Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the quadratic nature and the location of the roots. Location of roots and quadratic expression. In this case what we are going to do, let y equals to ax square plus bx plus c which is equal to 0. So it is nothing but the intersection point of y equals to 0 and y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now we are going to find out this, making it perfect square b by ax plus c. So y is equal to a, this is x square plus 2 into b upon 2ax and b square upon 4a square minus b square upon 4a square plus c. So y is equal to a times x plus b by 2a whole square minus b square upon 4a plus c. So y is equal to a times x plus b upon 2a whole square minus of b square minus 4ac upon 4a. So now let d is equal to b square minus 4ac. So this will become y plus d upon 4a is equal to a times x square. It is a times x plus b upon 2a whole square. So taking it as y and this is taking it as x. So we can see that it is either upward parabola or downward parabola. And vertex is going to be minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. So this you have to remember just to locate the roots where it is varying and what are the conditions required. So now in this case we are discussing, suppose uh, it is y plus d upon 4a. This is a times x plus b upon 2a whole square and t is b square minus 4ac and vertex is minus b upon 2a minus d upon 4a. So we are discussing first case if a is greater than 0 and d is less than 0. So what will happen to the vertex that we have to discuss about? When a is greater than 0, so we can see that this will become negative. So vertex first part is negative, and here since d is less than 0, so this is going to be positive. Since a is greater than 0, so it is a vertex, it is an upward parabola, and in upward parabola, vertex is the lowest point. So the graph is like this. This is the graph, and this is minus b upon 2a minus d upon 4a, and this is say for x-axis. So this length will be the minimum length. Say for it is a and this is so am is basically minus d by 4. And here we can see that fx is greater than 0 for all the real values of x. X belonging to all real number. X is belonging to all real number. Similarly, in second case, if a is greater than 0 and d is less than 0, then what will happen? Since d is equal to 0, so this component will be 0. So parabola will be like this. Now this is minus b upon 2a comma 0. So here fx is greater than or equal to 0 for all x belonging to a real number. Now in this case roots are real and equal. Now in third case, if A is greater than 0 and D is greater than 0. So what we can see that the vertex is going to be, since A is greater than 0, this will remain negative, and here D and A, this will again remain negative. So in this case, what will happen? The parabola will be like this because it will lie in the third quadrant. So it is having a root alpha and this root is beta. So from minus infinite to this, and this is from infinite. So first case, fx is greater than 0 for all x belonging to minus infinite to alpha union beta to infinite. Second case, fx is equal to 0 when x is equal to alpha and beta. In third case, fx is less than 0 when x lies in between alpha comma beta. So these are the variants of the roots as per the sign structure of A and D. Now we'll go for second case, fourth case, if here vertex was minus b by 2a and minus d by 4a. So in this case, when a is less than 0 and d is less than 0. So what we can see is that it is like this. Why? Because the vertex is, you can see when a is less than 0, the vertex is going to be positive, a is less than 0, and d is less than 0 and a is less than, this will again negative. So it is in the fourth quadrant and it will go like this. So in this case, fx is going to be less than 0 for all x belonging to real number. Now in fifth case, if a is less than 0 and d is equal to 0, so what we can see that it is like this because vertex 1 component d is 0, then it will be simply minus b upon 2b comma 0. So what we can see that fx is less than equal to 0 for all values belonging to R. Now in the sixth case, we can see when A is less than 0 and D is greater than 0, then what happens to the vertex? So what we can see when A is less than 0, so it will be positive, and when D is greater than 0, A is negative, then it is again positive. It means it is lying in the first quadrant. Vertex is lying in the first quadrant. In that case, it will have to cross the line x. So roots will be alpha and beta. This is minus infinity and it is going up to infinity. So first case, fx is less than 0 for all x is from minus infinite to alpha union beta to infinite. Second, when fx equals to 0, when x is equal to alpha comma beta. So fx is greater than 0 when x is from alpha and beta. So these are the 6 variations. On the basis of that, we decide the things. Whenever I say that quadratic equation has imaginary roots, it means either this case or the first case will be there, or the first case. In this case only, the quadratic equation has no real roots, or in the fourth case. So whenever this type of questions is there, these two cases has to be analyzed. What we have to mainly mention it, that in this case fx is always greater than 0, and while in case of fourth, fx is always less than 0. So that's all in this video, and rest we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you.